Is it too late for me to do a click?
I'm going to say you didn't click. I think we should then go, that's a good click, and then just start the podcast the exact same every single episode.
Nice click.
Nice click. Do you know that when you click your fingers, it's just you slapping yourself?
Not again.
So I got a friend of mine, who wants to go nameless. So
all right.
Yeah. So we'll just
call them Deep Throat.
Another reference. I was just going to call them because they're nameless.
Oh, okay.
just leave the space.
He opened his mouth but didn't make a noise.
It was like Pennywise or a snake. But they put up on Instagram. They're we'll call them Drogheda.
Oh, okay.
Okay, just for transparency. I don't know.
Yeah.
But they're the most unfortunate person in the whole world. I have permission to tell the story.
That was the next thing I was going to ask.
Yeah.
Okay.
They sent me a voice message and everything. They just didn't have the username.
Okay.
But over the past 3 years, they've had at least one thing happen to them each year.
Yeah.
That has just been like devastating.
Yeah.
Okay. The first one, they got diabetes.
Oh no.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Second year, okay. They messed up their knee.
Yeah.
Playing tag rugby. So you imagine from some sort of physical confrontation.
Yeah.
No, they were just standing and fell, okay, while playing tag rugby and messed up their knee so bad that they've had to have surgery and like laid up for weeks and weeks and months. Okay.
Oh no.
So really, like when she got the knee surgery, I went over to visit them and I got them a funeral card.
Yeah.
And I was just like, well, the way your luck is going, just save this for the end of next year. All right. And then so as time went on, they're just somewhat back on their feet. They're still on a crutch. Okay. Last week they put up on Instagram that their phone got robbed.
Oh no.
By one of those little thieves.
In London on the bikes.
Okay. And they felt so.
Was it the thief who posted that then, presumably?
Just sell it. Yeah.
Sorry to tell you, but whoever owns this phone,
it's mine now.
It's been robbed.
But they said, okay, the thieves went on their scooter, on their bike, whatever.
Yeah.
They shook their crutch and went.
Oh no! So she's on crutches when there's
yeah. Like, that means she's just back on their feet.
Oh
okay?
no!
So shaking the stick and being like, "You can't do this to me! You're stealing from a cripple!" And do you know what they did?
What?
They turned around and gave the phone back.
It actually worked.
It worked.
Whoa.
It worked. They went on and they were telling me that Drogheda was telling me that they had they were on the phone to their parents at the time. Okay?
Yeah.
And they had
and the parents were divorcing, presumably, or something.
And then
and there was a grand piano falling from the sky.
But they said, like, when they were under their folks, they had the phone in their hand and they had the earphones in. So the phone got taken.
Yeah.
Okay, but they were still on the phone. So all the mom and dad heard was, "You can't drop me. I'm a cripple." And she could hear her parents going, "Is everything all right? What's happening? Oh God, what's going on?" But they couldn't.
Excuse me, Mr. Pickpocket, could you put my daughter back on, please?
I have to have a word with her. I told her not to have the phone out in public.
That's London. It's chaos.
Yeah.
It's like ground zero here. It's just, there's no
thievery.
laws.
No laws.
No laws.
No.
It's a miracle we've lived this long.
I like, there was a gun pointed at our heads right now. They're just waiting. They need 3 jokes a minute, and that's how we stay alive.
That's it.
Now, got the phone back, and they posted up, and it is. I got, like I said, full permission to the story, and it's very funny that I've never heard that in my life. That, like, they actually brought the phone back.
That's being.
Yeah.
Imagine being a pickpocket took pity on you.
Yeah.
This is unprecedented.
But, like, this must be the turning point in their lives.
Yeah.
Like that, where, like, if the worst people, well, I don't know, except for those bloody guys in Westminster.
Bit of political satire.
You're welcome, guys.
Scathing, masterfully skewered.
The king of satire, right here.
Bloody the circus is in town. Yeah, it's Westminster.
God, we're so on the fucking
I think
point.
they'll see the error of their ways now.
after they listen to their podcast.
After
They're like,
they listen.
let's have some levity and listen to
Okay,
those Penguin boys.
I'm going to listen to How to Steal a Penguin, my favourite podcast, because they never talk about politics. Oh no! Oh no!
Is that Keir Starmer?
That's Keir Starmer.
kind of-
Why, Joe?
It feels. That doesn't feel like. I've not heard him speak enough. I just seen him be sort of vaguely robotic.
My father was a toolmaker. That's what he says.
Can you do what's her name?
My father was a fucking toolmaker. Yeah, that's great.
That's
I'm prime minister. Okay, great. Yeah, I have the most votes. I have the most votes.
He does actually.
He does,
But
yeah,
somehow.
to be fair.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Well, just throw that in at the end for the conspiracy theorist. Well, does he?
No, I didn't mean that. I mean, as in, there's a first past the post system, so I don't know how. Listen, this is boring. I don't know how it works.
Yeah. Let's keep going. Let's do a fart joke or
Yeah.
something. Yeah.
Nice segue.
And we got them back.
But yeah. Well, speaking of crime,
Oh, good.
I was back in Dublin. Well, as of recording last weekend,
Yeah.
and I was out in Swords. I'm not going to say where, just in case.
Swords. You just said where.
Okay, I'm not going to say.
Yeah, I
where.
don't.
Let me just say
Are you trying to mess me up in the edit here?
Let me just say I was in Swords, but I'm not going to say where. No, I am from Swords, and I was in Swords, and I was out in a pub, and I was with a couple of friends, and it was a good night. We had some food, we had a good catch up, but the whole night in the booth behind us was a group of it was like a clown car basically, because they somehow fit 8 lads into this booth. They just kept coming and going in and out. And they were being really loud, like for a pub on Friday night.
Yeah.
But weirdly, they kept shushing themselves as well, so they were aware of that.
What age were they?
I'd say mid-30s.
Oh, okay.
They were like getting really boisterous, but then occasionally somebody would go shh, like they were conspiring in there.
Wait, so someone within the group is
Within the group, they were shushing themselves.
I'd love if they were like plotting the downfall of humanity and getting really excited and ahead of ourselves. They're like, guys, we've not released the anthrax yet.
Calm down.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're there until like 11 p.m. There's absolutely zero incident. And then
Who was there? Just you?
Just me, my friend Rory, Carl, and Dave, who had gone at this
Dave.
stage.
You would
Dave.
put Dave.
And Michael Caine was also there as well. Oh, every day. Watch it now.
Is this when you put the picture of the pint and then it was like Dublin, Ireland? On
That
it?
was it.
So everyone knew?
So everyone knew. I was just a humble brag. I'm in Dublin.
In brackets, in Swords, not going to tell you where.
Yeah, not going to tell you where, but in Swords.
Yeah.
And I'm facing Rory, and he's saying something. Blah 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 blah. Some boring shite as usual.
Rory.
Oh, got him.
Yeah,
We're on fire this week.
Yeah.
But he was saying something, and he's looking towards the bar, and then suddenly he says, "Oh, there's something kicking off over there," and he's like, "The barman's like grappling with somebody," and we turn around, and a couple of lads from this group are up at the bar, suddenly screaming at the bar staff. I couldn't make out for love nor money what they were saying. It sounded like, you sound right? Black and the blue man, black and the blue man, black and the blue man. And then we were like, oh my God. I was clutching my pearl necklace.
Heavens.
Whoa! And I almost fainted. But then it got worse from there. There was a bit of pushing and shoving. I see a few bar staff sort of forming a rudimentary phalanx behind the bar to protect themselves.
Wait, what's phalanx?
It's like, the Roman army where they go
yeah.
side by side to protect each other. And like, fair play to them. This should not be part of their job.
No.
But then, and there's a security guy there, and then suddenly they start throwing pint glasses. Pint glasses. I'm like, fucking hell, this is going to get really dangerous. Thankfully, I don't think any of the pint glasses hit or smashed on anybody. But then I just hear like clang, and they throw a stool at somebody. And I was like, again, my view was partially obscured by, there was this pillar in the middle of the pub. And then next thing I see one of the bar staff, somebody's bleeding. And it's like, holy shit, I think he got like hit with a stool. And then it's the lads in the booth behind us, obviously, shock horror. And then they're like, you just hear like they just like done a heist or something. They're like, get out of here, guys, let's get out of here. And they weren't American though.
Okay, yeah. They're from Swords, but you're not going to say where.
Yeah. They're from Swords, but I'm not going to say where.
Yeah.
And they weren't from Swords. But and then they ran over to the booth, collected their stuff, and just legged it. And it was what was funny is that there was a musician on.
Yeah.
For the whole night, and naturally he stopped.
Yeah.
And then it's just like awkward silence for a few minutes.
Yeah.
And then as soon as they run off, you just hear the music start again.
What did he say? Did it. So he did Fisherman's Blues.
I can't remember. Something of that genre. And it was like, that was weird.
Yeah.
And it was kind of shocking. I haven't seen a fight in public in a long time.
I considering I spend so much of my time bartending and in bars, there is that mostly bartending. There is that kind of fear a little bit, because most of the people that you stop serving or you throw out are usually like they're too drunk. Like sometimes you do it for your own for their protection, because you're like, I can't serve. I remember a guy came in. Oh, I swear to God, I couldn't tell if he was drunk or just really Geordie. It was so funny. It was like he just came up to the bar and he ordered something, and one of the staff just looked around and then just looked at someone else. They came over, same thing, and they looked around and they saw me and just, Joe, come over here. And I came over, and then I was like, oh man, I can't tell. I was like, just get out. And he was like, oh, but yeah, I can't do, like, the voice is so alien to me.
How weird. That's all I can say.
But it was I can do I've done it before, the Game of Thrones. She was good, she was pure, you killed her. That's all I can do. And it's so, but he obviously had a few drinks, but you were like, I can't tell if you, I think he said like, oh, I was down for a few days. I can't do the voice. But there is times where you're like, okay, sometimes it's like, I can't serve you anymore because you've had too much to drink and you are liable to like hurt yourself or get sick or something. Yeah. And it's just like, but then there's times where you're like, you're dangerous. Like you are unhinged. Like you're coming in with like this energy where you're like, someone is not safe here, you're unsafe here. And there has been, like, it's all like, I'd never even come close to someone going for me. It's generally just some lad who's trying to impress the women around him who are so devastatingly embarrassed by him. Oh, right. But it's that sort of thing of like, I'll get you, mate. You won't. Like, you know, like you're just like, I'm in no way am I in any way fearful of
Mark my words.
Yes, my vengeance will be.
I will return. And he just disappears in a puff of smoke.
Yeah, I'd always want to do that. I've told you what my calling card is for my mate Dylan.
No.
Dylan, who remember we saw the play in
the
Deaf Republic.
Deaf Republic, yeah.
I don't know why I whispered that.
Yeah,
in case they're listening.
Well, they're not going to be able to hear. I don't know.
They're getting it in Morse code or something. Or in, what's it?
Braille.
Braille, that's what I meant.
We're not being, we need to start doing this podcast in Braille.
We're missing a market. But what I do for him, whenever I go home and whenever I'm hanging out, the van went by again. The van.
Tenant
van. A week later, it's here. But whenever we do a thing where if he's going or if he just sees me, if he's across the road, and a bus drives by, I run with the bus. And I disappear.
That's brilliant.
That's my calling.
How often does this happen to you?
Well, like in any time. So I only, obviously, myself and Dylan hung around a lot when we were younger, and now we just see each other. I do at least once a year, if not hopefully twice. But like if I'm in Dublin or he's here or whatever, if we're across the road from each other and a bus goes by or a big car, I will run with the.
Oh, brilliant!
Yeah,
it's great and it's totally doable. You can do it yourself,
and it's free.
That's why it's free.
Yeah,
I'm sure I've tried it myself. You really have to go for it though. The fear is that you run into somebody or something.
I don't care.
It's better if you point at them and stare menacingly before, and maybe give it one of these.
The Revenge of the Body Snatchers, or what it's called?
Yeah,
Return something.
Return.
Bodies. Here we are, Body Snatchers. Hello, we're Body
Snatchers 2, Electric Boogaloo. That's it.
That's the one.
Yeah.
The one. So I have that with him. I'd love to be able to do Puff of Smoke. I just don't. I feel like there's
just
so
the
much
pyrotechnics involved. It's so ambitious.
The effort.
Only in cartoons.
Only or in elaborate films.
And you would need a proper piece of equipment to produce that much smoke
how much money
that
would that
quickly.
Cost?
I'm going to say thousands.
Oh man.
Because it's a proper instant like
yeah. But like the point is the poof goes on for a bit, so you have like 2 seconds to disappear. But knowing my luck, I'd spend like. It's like that Chris Rock joke. It's like, don't make guns expensive, make bullets expensive. So like, you're like, I'm gonna kill you. But first I'm gonna get a job. I'm gonna get a degree. I'm gonna work for a couple of years. And you're like, make them so expensive that when they kill them, you're like, yeah, he must have deserved it. But like the same thing with the. So I would spend years and years and years to buy it. I'd get one. I'd have my moment. I'd throw it down, and I'd probably run into a chair.
Yeah.
You know, or be like, oh, sorry.
Once the instant effect is there, but I feel like a smoke grenade would be too slow.
Oh no, that's definitely just for that's.
We're talking pyrotechnics here.
Yeah,
You've got a team on board.
What's the
You've been talking about this for weeks.
What's the?
And they've been following you.
We'll make it happen.
Today's the day.
Yeah. So speaking of the pub, right?
Yeah.
What is the worst thing about being an Irish person over here?
Oh, the worst thing about being an Irish person in England,
Yeah.
people imitating your accents.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes that hasn't happened to me in a long time, but it's always bad.
Yeah, go on. Yeah, that I hate it.
That's it. Yeah, it's always bad, and it's always because if they can't do it, which is most of the time, they go for that sort of twee. And they say top of the morning. I hate that.
Hate it.
Also, the lack of crack. I mean, I guess that could be true anywhere. To be fair, listen, I like
South Dublin.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You don't have to go far. You don't even have to leave the country sometimes. I would say that. Other than that, it's mainly the accent thing
And the ignorance.
And the Jesus, how could I forget that?
This-
The ignorance of the history is just endlessly frustrating. And the thing is, you don't want to feel like you're constantly on a soapbox about it.
Yeah.
But if they could just meet us halfway,
I just know what the North is. I just know there's no such place as Southern Ireland.
the basics. We've literally made a video about
Yeah,
this exact thing
Yeah,
because
yeah.
it keeps happening.
I've gotten a load of stuff like relating to that in the pub. That's why I brought it up. Okay, and they really, I hate the accent first of all, and the ignorance about Ireland. See, the ignorance, I feel like it's like, okay, it's a lack of interest from their side of things to not know, and I feel like I get actually a buzz when people know the Republic, you know.
Yeah.
But like, I don't put that on them. That's like a schooling system thing. The lack of interest is annoying, but it's if they're in any sort of like, I remember having an argument with a guy who was like, you're but you're in the British Isles. What's it called, the land here? And I'm like, I didn't name
Who
it.
named it the British
Yeah,
Isles?
yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and like you're right though. Like, it's definitely a systemic thing. Like, you compare our history at school. We had a whole book on
what they did to us.
On basically, like Irish history is like, look what they did.
Yeah.
But that's the inflection. Where English history is like, look what we did.
That's what
Not bad. You know? We have a whole book just on home rule.
That's
the most boring element of
yeah.
Irish history. Just inching our way towards independence.
But with with the lack of knowledge of that, okay, and look, the English have committed atrocities across the world, okay, so like we can't expect them to know all of it, but you know, just knowing where the North is and knowing that bare minimum, and I do get a bit of a buzz when people actually know. So but the accent I think is inexcusable. I hate it, and but honestly I'm been calling it out.
Yeah,
and I'm like, I'm not like, especially in the pub, all right. I remember I was chatting with these girls on whatever night it was, on Friday night or something like that, and we were getting on because they came up to the we're like chatting with them when they came up to the bar, serving them drinks, and my break was like quite late, and I was like, I have half an hour. I was like, can I sit with you? We're like, no problem. As soon as I sat down, they were like, Irish potato.
Are you serious?
And I was like, guys, they were all like early 20s, and I was like, what are you doing?
Yeah,
and they were like, oh, it's just, and I was like, you like, this is offensive what you're doing.
Yeah,
like making fun of the accents. Like, no, it's not. It's like, yes, it is. Like,
you don't get to decide that.
It is. Like, and they were like, well, you're not feeling comfortable. It's like, I'm uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I was like, and I'm not. The thing is, you get it so often that you're like, I'm not laughing off anymore because it's just not funny.
Yeah.
And we're not friends.
Yeah.
You know, there's obviously relationships I have with people who are, well, not any English person. They're never allowed to do my accent. But anyone who is like not English, like we make fun of it. Like there's a guy I work with who's South African, and we make fun of his accent. He makes fun of my accent. Like, that's fine.
That's okay. It's the power dynamic. The relationship has to be right. It's simple as like Irish people are allowed to make fun of English people.
Wait, did you say we're not allowed?
No, we are.
Oh, of course we're allowed.
Yeah,
of course. Jesus Christ.
And
it's
not,
encouraged, if anything.
And not vice versa.
Yeah, it's very simple. Because they said to me, can you make, I think they said that as well, can you make fun of English accent about us being Englishmen? Yeah, of course I can. Yeah. And they're like, well, why can you and you not?
All that stuff you did.
Yeah, the past. Look.
I think that's a fair deal.
But I've had to, and then so I call people out properly, or I have a more stern conversation than they do my accent, because I'm like, it's not on. And if people do it to me while I'm serving them, I would kick them out of the pub.
Really?
Yeah.
Like
I'm just
Fair
like,
play.
I'm not your fucking dancing monkey.
No, because you don't want to let it slide, and they'll just do
you
it to
just can't.
somebody else.
You
You
can't
know?
let it slide. You just can't.
And I can't even. Thing is, it's so misjudged most of the time that they think you will laugh as well.
Because
Like
they just, yeah.
They think you'll go, oh yeah, that's what we sound like, but no.
No, it's just not funny.
But
But I've gotten educational as well.
Yeah.
So I have people who come in straight away to go, oh, are you from Ireland? Where are you from in Ireland? I'm like, and I go, where do you know in Ireland? And they're like, well, you're from the north or the south? And I was like, oh, I said Northern Ireland or Southern Ireland. I said, you just made up 2 countries there, so I don't know what you're talking about. And they're like, no, what do you mean? I was like, well, name the 2 places you said. They're like, Northern Ireland. I was like, not a place, north of Ireland. Okay, fine, that one's a bit more disputed. I'll let that one slide, yeah. And then they're like, and what's the other one? Southern Ireland. I was like, nope, no such place. Republic of Ireland.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, oh, okay. And then they're like, where in Ireland are you from? I'm like, guess. And I was like, they always go Dublin, then they go Cork.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you're just naming places you've heard of.
Yeah.
Because I can understand Dublin.
It's worse than that. You were standing in the bar. He was looking at wine bottles, and he started panicking, and he went, Cork. So he actually didn't even know 2 places.
Yeah, he just
Whiskey. Madry.
guessing. Do you just guessing? But I had a great one. So these 2 Americans came up.
Yeah.
And they were like very sweet, completely stupid. The best
Lovely
combination.
description.
Yeah, they came up and they were like, "Excuse me, sir, could I have a black and tan?" And I went for 2 reasons. No. First of all, do you know what a black and tan? I know you know what a black and tan is. But do you know what the drink of black and tan is? It's so I was like, for 2 reasons, I'm not doing this. One, it's a disgusting drink because it's cider with a Guinness top.
Oh.
Yeah. And then 2, I was also like, you can't call it that. And I went down the history of telling them, you know, all the stuff, and they were like, oh my god, we didn't know, oh my god, I'm so sorry. I was like, and then they also were like, oh my god, I have to tell Cheryl that I got told off by an Irish guy. Like, oh my god, she's gonna love this. I'm like, this is not a bit, it's my bit, because it's not your bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, black and tan, and there's Irish car bomb.
Yeah. I mean, you'd be hard pressed to have somebody. Would somebody actually ask for an Irish car bomb?
I've been asked for an Irish car bomb.
Really?
Maybe once.
What is that?
It's Guinness with a whiskey in it.
Right. Okay.
I think.
Oh, Jesus, that sounds terrible.
Yeah. How you do the Guinness cider with the Guinness top?
Yeah.
Is pour the cider first, and then you put a spoon over the and you tip it in.
Yeah. Okay.
Like off, and it separates it, so it splits them in 2.
Oh.
And I got asked again. It's a very North American thing.
Okay.
I remember when I was dating American lady who stayed in your place and you never saw her.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. With my permission. She didn't break in.
Well,
and that's how
we
she
had
met
our
Joe.
ways. Yeah,
he was coming around to look after the cat and just found this
American in there.
Yeah.
It's like the
oh my
beginning of a
god!
sitcom. Yeah.
I thought this was my apartment. Can I have a black and tan?
But I went over to visit her in Georgia, and on the bar there was an Irish bar, and they had a photo of like all the different stuff they do with Guinness.
Oh, okay.
It was honestly like a fucking war crime.
Oh no!
There was you know, and the stuff was like, it's called Black and Tan. There's Irish Car Bomb, and there was loads more.
Yeah.
That were all like, you know, Guinness and champagne and Guinness and this and Guinness and that. Guinness
stop!
I know, and I took a photo, and I was like, I need to share this, and she's like, please don't. I don't want people to mock me. And I was like, okay, I won't. And then we split, and then I couldn't find the photo.
Oh god, she had it deleted.
She got into my got rid of everything. But it's
delete all the Guinness photos. It's over.
But I got asked by 2 Canadians. They were like, "Oh, because they had a different name for it."
For what? Like a Guinness thing?
for the Guinness and cider.
Oh, I
But
see.
it was not a black and tan. I can't remember what they called it. But I was like, I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
It's like, so they bought a pint of cider,
And they did themselves.
and they bought a Guinness, and I was like, you can commit your. I borderline do the blackcurrant.
I'm not. Yeah. That's the most acceptable one. I guess
yeah.
the most widely seen one.
But I was at a gig as well.
Yeah.
In the Devonshire. I got invited by David Keenan. Do you know David Keenan?
Yeah, I think so.
He's a singer-songwriter, right?
Okay.
And I've heard about him, and I've only ever heard glowing things about him. But
Yeah.
I got an invite through him and a few pals to go see him. and it's in the secret room in the Devonshire. It's fine
with all the leather and the whips and stuff that they have downstairs. Yeah, I've been there.
Yeah.
Sorry, you're talking about the green room.
Yeah.
Sorry, ignore that.
Yeah. Or just go ask for leather. Let's make up a code. If you go to Devonshire and ask for a black and tan, they'll bring you down to the secret sexy room.
Yeah, that's it.
But I got invited in, and it was very funny because he said, "Oh, I'll put you," and I gave him 2 names, like, "We'll put you on the list." And I was like, "Great." So he told me it was 9:30, so myself, and it ended up just being me and the Gub who went. So we got there.
Gub.
So we got there at 9, and I was like, and I kind of know the guys. I'm like, "Oh yeah," I was like, "We're here for the gig." It's like, "Oh yeah, just need to find space to be a couple of minutes late, a couple of minutes wait." And I was like, "Well, we're on the list," and he was like, "There's no list." I was like, we'll wait.
No.
This was, but I had heard of him, and the place was jammed. Okay,
Yeah.
and honestly, it was his new album. It was a new album launch. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Unlike
What kind of music?
singer
Singer-songwriter. Is that what you said?
songwriter. Yeah, but seemingly it's a change from what he usually does.
Okay.
But it's like bluesy,
Right.
folky, but like real, like kind of with a feel of like spoken word within it. It's absolutely class.
Oh,
like,
right,
and
okay.
I was possibly in the worst seat,
Yeah.
which is behind him.
It
was actually, remember where we sat?
Yeah.
It was 1 seat down from there.
Right, okay.
And
they had 1 seat on the stage for you, but it was behind the musician.
Where I just clapped.
Extra VIP, they called it.
Yeah.
You get the arse shot.
Yeah. But it was because the way it works in there, it's like it's all a flat space.
Yeah.
So I was behind it. There's people in far worse seats.
Yeah.
Who were like further down in the corner who just couldn't see anything.
Stuck to the ceiling like Spider-Man. Can I get down now?
Mrs. Pomelos, I'd like to see David Keenan now. But and it was absolutely sensational. And I ended up having a few pints afterwards. And I think I subconsciously know when I need to go home.
Oh yeah.
When my body's like, you need to sleep.
Just goes into autopilot.
Well, no, it's actually I just break my pint. That's fine. Like I was on a table and I just like kicked the table and broke my and smashed my glass. So I was like, now I have
think
to go home.
It's time to go.
Yeah, I leave the place burning.
Nice.
So I'd recommend, if anyone, I can't remember the name of the album, but if anyone it's heard the name David Keenan, definitely check him out because it was like he did, I think 6 songs. I don't know if that's the entire album, but he did 6 songs from it, and like how he handled the crowd and everything was magnificent. So I highly recommend.
That sounds great. A nice intimate gig. I went to a gig like that years ago in what's that record shop in Shoreditch? It's called a Rough Trade. I think it's called.
Yeah.
It was Villagers was launching.
Oh, sorry, I was thinking Village People.
No, sorry, that's what I meant. Yeah. They were doing a moody re-release of YMCA.
It is the YMCA.
There was a guy in one of those busker drums in the back. Yeah.
the Cahan.
Yeah, that's it.
Do you remember the footballer Dion Dublin?
Yes.
He invented his own brand of Cahans.
Really?
And drums, yeah. And he's played with Ocean Colour Sea.
Wow.
Yeah, sorry, that's a complete side subject.
And he's a host of is it Homes Under the Hammer?
Haunted Homes Under the Hammer.
Haunted Homes Under the Because somebody made a compilation of him saying the phrase, and you stairs up to the first floor. Just that. I think it was something along those lines, but he would say it. And he would just come in and say, and then you got your stairs up to the first floor.
And that's his.
That was his catchphrase.
What a terrible catchphrase!
It's like, well, where else are they going to go, Dion?
Well,
stairs to the nether zone, you know. But Ocean Colour Scene, that's a nice throwback. He played with the Ocean Colour Scene.
He's played gigs with them. So cousin Paul, who I've mentioned a few times, who birthed Black in the Blue Bin. He's like so he's a little bit older, so he tells me all stories of like when these bands are out and stuff like that. Like he'd been maybe 16 or so when Oasis broke and stuff like that.
Right.
So like Ocean Colour Scene were dad rock when they came out.
When Oasis came out.
When they were like dad. They were, from what he said to me, it was like Oasis and Blur.
Yeah.
Were like the new wave.
Right.
And the quote is as well first, Oasis are better than Blur, but Damon Albarn is better than Noel Gallagher and Liam Gallagher put together. Like Damon Albarn is a genius.
Yeah, I mean, once you factor Gorillaz into the mix,
and like I think a songwriter, people have said like he didn't break America because his music is too complicated.
But like Gorillaz are popular in America, are they not?
Gorillaz are, but I mean Blur.
Oh right,
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know about that.
I think I can, because their music is not really like, it's girls and like, what's it?
Girls and
like
boys. Yeah.
But it's a bit more poppy. While Oasis, you know,
Did Oasis make it big in America?
oh yeah,
Did
jeez, massive.
Right. I thought they never really cracked it there.
No, they're huge in America.
Right.
Huge, but Blur never really cracked it.
Oh, I see.
But it was a perfect storm. But like Noel Gallagher, Liam Gallagher, fantastic. But like Damon Albarn for me, like, I just realized I'm wearing a
Oh
t-shirt.
yeah, this whole time.
Yeah, that's why it's up there. He's in my head.
Ocean Colour Scene reminds me. My brother used to listen to them. So when I was, a lot of my early music tastes were influenced by like my older siblings.
Yeah.
But my brother used to have this. Now I don't know how much mileage they got out of this game, but they would listen to the song "Huckleberry Grove" by Ocean Colour Scene. Because there's one clap in the song, and it's just, and they would usually do it after a few drinks, and you would try synchronize with the clap, just like, but it's like just a 1 point in the song, and it's not where you think it is. So
change every time.
So say no to really mess with your head.
Yeah.
And the game would be whoever, you have to get it bang on,
Yeah.
or they wouldn't have listened to it in like a few weeks or a few months or whatever.
Yeah.
So a little game you can play right now
Like
after this.
like the Whitney Houston one.
Which one?
The hitting the drum before.
Oh yeah. Oh, there's one from Rocky Horror where he's like, sweet transvestite.
Oh yeah.
You know, where he's at
I
the
know a
end
few.
he says, anticipation.
Yeah.
I always get it wrong.
Wait, what is that? Where you have to?
Because there's a long. What does he say? Oh yeah, that's it. Anticipation. And there's like 5 seconds. And I never get it right.
But not the symptom.
That's it.
That's bad. Yeah,
you did. Yeah, you did.
Yeah. I got really into it.
Boy,
Nelly.
it's raining indoors. Tim Curry. We just watched a documentary about Rocky Horror as well.
Richard O'Brien is the writer.
Richard O'Brien
from Cheltenham.
He's from Cheltenham.
Yeah,
I thought he's from New Zealand.
You're such a fool. Such a fool. You fall for everything.
What, the New Zealand propaganda?
He put the accent on to fool you.
Well, he has an English accent now, though.
Yeah, that's
confusingly.
Yeah. No, well, I looked up because when I was doing the quiz, which I mentioned last week when I did the Scottish thing. So when I do like pick a place where people are from, there was someone from Cheltenham. So I looked up musicians from Cheltenham. And Richard O'Brien came up, and I was just like, I did the time warp.
Right.
So then I was like, Richard O'Brien.
What do you know?
What do you know? Where do you know from?
But he was talking about that, and Tim Curry was talking about choosing the voice as well, because I think he was doing an American voice at first for Frankenfurter.
Yeah.
But then he said he heard some like posh English woman in the street, and he said, "Oh yeah, he should sound like the Queen."
Yeah.
And he does, because it's the most RP accent ever. There's one point where he's like weighing 89 pounds, and I'm like, that is the most.
That's
it almost sounds painful how RP that is.
Yeah.
But he's just. I don't think enough people. I know it's like cult, massively popular, but that is just. He's just. I can't imagine anybody else doing it the way he
I
did.
think that I've seen. I think I've seen the stage. No, have I? I think I've seen the stage show. No, I didn't. I haven't. But I've seen. I mentioned this before, that Nace used to have a midnight screening of Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yeah.
And there was only one time I watched the whole thing because I used to get super drunk underage and watch. And I was like, I went a couple of years later. Did it in the Sugar Club. Yeah. And I think I went a couple of pints and watched it, and I was like, this is shite. No, like it's the music is fantastic.
Yeah.
But I just never. I could never, like, and the whole call and response thing. Is fun, but I just don't. I'm just not.
It is a bit panto.
Which is great.
We went to see the live version
right,
a couple of months ago, and I'd seen the film and I knew the music, but I'd never seen it live. And it's decades of fan in jokes and references.
Yeah.
Like every square inch of gap between dialogue is like people heckling.
Yeah.
And they all know the jokes, because they've all been like, all the good jokes have lasted for decades.
Yeah.
And
it's fun, like
but it was a bit annoying sometimes.
I know, right?
And as a person who's done stand up as well, and I can tell the MC character is like doing his bit, and he was really good. It was Nathan Caton, actually.
Nathan Caton?
Yeah, do you remember Nathan Caton?
His name rhymes.
He does, actually.
His name rhymes, Sean.
Oh my
Does
God!
This is like
Somebody
you learning
needs
about.
to tell him.
Yeah.
But he did a sketch show on Comedy Central years ago.
Oh yeah.
And then I don't know why I remember that, but he's just been on the scene since then.
Yeah.
But people were like constantly yelling out, and I just thought, let him do the joke. God
Yeah.
damn it, it's good stuff.
This is good comedy. Have respect. That's like in
But like you sign up to do Rocky Horror, like
Yeah.
the show, you
But,
know what to expect.
It's like in The Simpsons, Metallica. Is Metallica are playing or Rolling Stones, and everyone's going wild, and Otto's just sitting there going, "Sit down, sit down. You're ruining it for everyone else."
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant.
That was me. Sit
We got-
down.
So we got a celeb story.
Oh yeah.
All right, sent in. I did a shout out, just being like, because people love Pierce Brosnan, love that they actually are still like we're getting loads of stuff about it. I have a couple of. If anyone here is waiting for YouTube, there's going to be a little section on YouTube as well, more response. So if you're big into Pierce Brosnan, be there for that. As I search for this, where is it? Where are you, McGregor? McGregor.
Did somebody email this story?
Someone
to you?
emailed me a story. Yeah.
Email? How formal.
I know. Well, I did say email it because
right.
it's longer than DM. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay. Is it Pierce related?
No, it's not.
Our good friend Pierce.
Sam McGregor. Thank you so much for sending it in. I saw Sam's play
Yeah.
at the Edinburgh Fringe. It was really good.
Yeah.
With
What was the
Gabby.
name of the play?
Oh, shut up. Shut up, Sean.
I was genuinely asking. I was trying to throw you under the bus.
It's called fucking. Hold on, give me a second. Now this is on you now,
Oh,
right?
no, you can-
No. You're getting what you want, Sam McGregor. It's like hold the line or calling time or closing time.
Oh, I wonder how close you're going to be.
What's more that can sound like that? Closing time.
Doors open. Regulars only.
Regular. Regulars only. I like
fans only. Home fans only.
that. Is this him? No, this is a different Sam.
Just check it after this.
Oh, I have it. Oh, don't follow me. Hold the line.
Hold the line.
Hold the line. I think I said that first of all.
Oh, you did actually.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I did. Yeah, I said that. Okay.
Okay.
So Sam McGregor emailed, "Good morning." Very polite. I have a celebrity interaction which is a bit funny and thought you'd be interested in. He said, "I was an extra for a bad ITV show called Beowulf Return to the Shieldlands." Do you know that?
No.
I've never heard of it either.
Sounds great.
He said ITV spent over $1 million on it to rival Game of Thrones, but its first and only season absolutely sucked and it was cancelled.
Wow.
Anyway, one of the actors was famous actress Joanne Whalley. Do you know what that is? She used to be married to Val Kilmer, R.I.P.
Okay.
She played this sort of queen, and I was a soldier or guard. So between a take, a fucking huge bee landed on her breast. I pointed it out and said, "There's a bee on you."
Like that?
I like that. There's a bee on you.
Like Panto. It's on you.
There's a bee on you. She then panicked and asked for me to swat it off her. Now, I couldn't do this due to the location of the bee, and I said, "Sorry, but I can't get it." Eventually, after more panic from her, she said, "Please get rid of the bee." I said, "I can't because it's on your tit." She then looked down and noticed and gave me a very stern look. Imagine the scenes if I had swatted the bee off her. I also got cut from the scene, which was disappointing at first, but once I saw how bad the show was, I thought it was for the best. Love the show, Sam.
Well done, Sam. I think you played that correctly.
Yeah.
And listen,
What would you do in that situation?
no one's heard of the show anyway.
Yeah, so if anything, you're giving it more a plug than that's ever gotten before, right?
It all worked out.
Would you...
I would have probably retrieved some sort of large, like mop or something.
Yeah.
So at least there was a conduit between me and the allegations.
That's her.
I don't recognize. Oh, he's vaguely recognize her.
Yeah, that's her with Val Kilmer.
Oh, Val Kilmer.
Yeah, her ex-husband.
Wow.
You would have gotten a mop.
Yeah, or something if I had to swat this bee.
Or just got a baseball bat or something.
Because otherwise I would have just done the same as Sam and said, "Listen, I've warned you, I've done my bit, but I cannot intervene."
Yeah, I cannot touch you, madam.
unless there's an intimacy coordinator.
Working between the two of you and also the bee.
Is the bee okay with this? Okay, the bee's okay with it. Is it okay if I swat the bee here? Is it okay if I swat the bee here? I've worked with an intimacy coordinator once.
For what?
Genuinely, I did an ad. It was for this campaign around consent on Irish TV. I know I did it as like a favour. It was like a charity thing.
I suppose you can't say no to that.
Oh, stop!
Oh,
Stop!
Terrible.
Stop. Is that?
Terrible.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah. Let's just go to the polls. And yeah,
come on. That's just too good.
Comedy.
But there was like, and it was just showing different scenarios of people giving consent or not giving consent. Crucially. And
one of them was a bee.
And one of them was a bee. And I was trying to kiss the bee. And the bee stung me in the eye. Oh, did I say ad? This just happened in life.
This is just life.
No. But it was me in the back of a car with my scene partner.
Yeah.
And we're kind of getting hot and heavy. And I think I say something like really on the nose, like, do you want to have sex?
Hey, look, I'm charmed if she's not.
You know what?
I can't believe
it was definitely something like that.
Sex.
But beforehand, we had there was an intimacy coordinator, and like it's awkward, but like it's totally necessary.
Yeah.
And that's how it works. Is like you kind of work your way around. Like you put your hand on their shoulder, and they say, like,
"I love the way you do that," and you put your hand on the knee. It's like you've already messed it up.
Well,
all right, John.
Now it looks like I'm doing the Macarena if I put it on my own shoulder,
but more intimate.
Yeah. And then like the head, shoulder. No, I actually am doing the Macarena. Head, shoulders, knees and toes.
That's not the Macarena.
That's intimacy coordination 101. But that's how you do it. You kind of work your way to the more sensitive areas. Yeah. But to be honest, it didn't get that intense in the end. You know.
Who were you alongside?
It was Anya.
You could just make up a name.
It's something Irish. Anya Leary or something like that.
Anya.
Yeah, it's great because I've actually worked with her a couple of times. She was in the film I did as well. She was in The Problem with People.
Oh, was she?
Because it was the same director of that who did this ad as well.
We mentioned, or I said in passing earlier on about a poll. I don't know. I think I just said a gag. I can't remember what it was. Mm-hmm. But that's a segue into the worst segue out. I put up a poll the other day. For anyone listening, like a month ago, of who wore it better, Sean in my jacket.
Because I put on Joe's jacket after we recorded a few weeks ago, and it was monstrously big.
It was very...
I looked like a child.
You were so adorable in it, to be honest. And then,
I looked like I was trying to sneak into a cinema.
With very little effort.
Yeah.
But I was curious, so I put up a poll. Who looks better, Sean in the jacket or Tom Hanks in Big?
It was the kid in Big. It wasn't Tom Hanks necessarily.
But what I'm curious about is,
yeah.
So you won by a landslide.
Oh,
not even close. Like it's 86%.
We love to see it.
Now there's 5 votes. Okay, who were in favor of Tom Hanks in Big. And now I'm just curious. I'm not going to say their names out loud. I'm going to show you.
Okay.
And just tell me, do you know any of them? Because I'm just curious of why.
Okay, we're looking at. I don't think. No.
Okay. It's just interesting why these 5 people hate you.
Yeah, I mean, or they just recognize game.
In Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks. Well, it's not even Tom Hanks. It's the kid.
It's the kid. Well, he becomes Tom Hanks.
Well, I think.
Look at him.
Yeah, I mean.
I look at you as well.
I'm doing my innocent face as well. It's sort of
innocent face.
Actually, it's more of a lost old man face there, really.
Do you know what you reminded me when you said that?
What?
Okay, my mate Rory and my mate Ryan were. Rory was living in Leipzig.
Okay.
And Ryan came over to visit him, and they were really, really drunk in the car. As they're really drunk, they got a taxi to pick them up.
Yeah.
And they weren't sure if like this was if like you know the way there's like Uber or like taxi, but they weren't sure if this guy was licensed. And I swear to God, they were in the back of the car and they were like, "Can we trust this guy?" And they looked at his name, and I swear to fucking God, his name was Innocent Wilson.
I think we'll be fine.
I think we'll be fine. But we built a big story around that. Okay, we're at a wedding. I was best man for last year. Rory was there. My dad was there. My brother, Was it Kev? Was it Kev?
Yeah.
Kev was there, and we slipped off early on a Sunday to get a few pints and watch the United game.
Yeah.
And while we were away, I was telling a story which will come up at some point, but basically it's a friend of mine or not even a friend of mine, but this guy myself and Rory knows, who has a rake of kids. Okay.
Yeah.
And so much so that we think that his partner, we're sure, has been pregnant twice in the same time, in 10 minutes. Like she'd just keep giving birth.
Yeah.
And I couldn't think of the word. When I was like, the building. I said it. The building of a child inside a woman. It's like the gestation. What's the word? The gestation. Gestation. Yeah.
Crustaceous period.
Crustaceous period. But I couldn't think of that word, so I said the building of a child inside a woman. And then I went to the bathroom. Okay. And by the time I came back, I think my dad had gone, "Geez, that sounds like a lyric of a song. The building of a child inside a woman." All right? And by the time we'd made the first word, and it's like by this, we'd create a character that's like a soul singer, like an R&B easy listening singer from like the early '90s, called Innocent Wilson, and his song is like the building of a child inside a woman. It's like the building of a child inside a woman.
Sometimes it comes together so beautifully. The building of a child inside a woman sounds like a book that my girlfriend would read. It's very sad. And it's set in Ireland, and it's grey.
Just all misery.
I know it's just words on a page, but it's grey.
Yeah, it's
yeah. All right. I'll tell you one more. I'll tell you a taxi story. Actually, before we finish the Spotify. It's
and Apple.
This was because back in my days when I lived in Dublin, and I think I was out in Donabate with some friends in a friend's house. But oh my god, I'll never escape the burner allegations. But I would go out, and a friend would drive back to Swords, and he wasn't drinking, and I would go out, and I would just get locked. Like I'd get booze and just sip away in the corner. And then this one night I'd overdone it, and I'd gotten really drunk, and I was in the back of a friend's car, and I passed out. And then I woke up, and it was I think it was Rory in the passenger seat and Liam driving the car. And I woke up and I said, "How much do I owe you?" And they were like, just go along with it. And then Liam was like, "That's just €20 there." And I was like, "All right, yeah, there you go, hand it over." For like several minutes, I just did not realize it was just a friend.
And when did you realize?
I think when Rory turned around and went, "What are you doing?" Gave me my money back.
I would have kept the money. That's a lesson to you.
Yeah. What time are you on till? Who knows what else I said. You've been busy.
You confessed to JFK and everything. It was me. I'm Madeleine McCann. Cool. Thanks, Spotify. Thanks, Apple. Thanks other
Audible listeners. Audio listeners.
Audible
is the
book one.
Yeah, it's the book one.
Those nerds one.
Because Aural, I just don't like that as a word.
I don't know, yeah.
Thanks, Aural listeners. It's too close to oral.
That's that Catholic guilt is called. Oh, speaking, I got chatting to. It was in the pub as well, and there was a girl with bright red hair. Like very what's her name? Like Karen Gillan, sort of like dark, kind of like really nice red hair. And we were chatting away. I was getting them all out in the smoking area because I was closing up, and they were making fun of my accent.
Okay,
as per usual. And I was giving it back to them, but they were lovely. They were very nice. And I said, "Oh, you Irish or are you Scottish?" And she's like, "Oh, my family are Scottish." And she goes, She went, "Are you Protestant?" And I was like, "No." And she was like, "Oh, you guys love Mary. You love Mary." And I was like, "What do you mean?" And then she said the transfixiation thing.
Or transubstantiation.
Transubstantiation. And she was like, "Oh, you're just obsessed with her." And I was like, "Wait, are you actually religious?" And she was like, "Yeah." And she was like, "I think this guy is just pretending to be Catholic." And I was like, I'm not. Like, I support Celtic. That's as far as it goes. And she's like, "Are you actually religious?" She's like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Well, get in there and sin." And it worked.
That's a nice catchphrase.
Yeah. Get in there and sin.
Sounds like an exciting new play coming to the Edinburgh Fringe Festival.
Which is definitely just one person on their own talking about the Troubles or something. I don't know. It's but not even anything they experience. It's always what their parents or their grandparents experience. But fair play. Anyway, thanks so much, guys. Black and Blue Bin.
Black and the Blue Bin.